Hi everyone, so in this quick video what I want to talk about is why people are afraid to be unapologetically themselves. And the reason I want to talk about this is because as a counsellor and a coach for many years now, I've worked with hundreds of clients, and also I'm going to bring in some of my own personal experiences here as well. I've been through a journey as well where, as I was growing up, depending on the environment I was in, depending on the people I was around, sometimes I would pretend to be someone that I'm not. So an example is, if you are in the minority, and that could be you're a female working in all male environments, or you're a black person or another ethnicity, and you're in a country or in an environment, an area where you're in the minority, you have lots of choices to make as a person. You can decide that you're just going to be unapologetically yourself. You know, a female can either, and this is what's happening in society now, I'd say. You've either got females who feel that if they're in a male environment, they can't show their sexuality because it will lead to harassment. So they have to be at one of the lads. And you hear these statements, don't you, where girls say, I can drink a pint as much as you. They're watching football with guys and they're almost trying to pretend that they're more laddish, more boyish, because they want to fit in with that group of people. And the same can happen if you're an ethnic minority and you're in environments where you are the minority. You can either choose to accept and love and embrace who you are and say, if you want to wear your hair natural, you're going to do that. If you want to speak patois or speak slang, that's what you're going to do. If you want to dress in your authentic origins, whether it's African outfit, sari or whatever, you're going to do that. Whereas you can choose the other route, which some people do, which is to do you. What I don't get though is, even if you speak a certain way, even if you wear certain clothes, and it's not going to diminish the fact that you are still a black or brown skinned person. And that's what people have to understand. It's not about you trying to fit in, because you still are you. And the people are either going to respect you and embrace who you are, or they're not going to say all of a sudden, oh, Marianne is not a black person anymore because she speaks a certain way or because she dresses a certain way. Whether I'm in my African outfit, which I remember when Ghana were in the World Cup, and my dad is Ghanaian, so I went to work actually in a Ghanaian outfit. Everyone embraced it, everyone loved it, and they were all like really, surprised, but they were like, oh, okay, this is good. No one said, oh, what are you doing wearing an African outfit? You're a black British born person. What do you think you're doing? No one said go home and change, and I think there's this assumption that you can't, interact on the level that you want to, but that's what it means to be unapologetically yourself in any environment. It means that you do what feels free, you do what feels natural. The more you try to hide your authentic self, whether that's through hiding your emotions, if you're an emotional person and you want to cry, but you feel that you can't because you've been given the message crying is a weakness, or if you feel that you are a male and you don't like football, you know what I mean, and you prefer to dance or do something which is in certain societies is not traditionally okay, you've got to make a choice. Why should you go to the football matches with your dad if football is not your thing? Why should you not wear your hair in a certain way if that's who you are? And I think the more you become happy with who you are and doing what you need to do in certain environments, then I think the more happier you'll be. Now, I can't sit here and say I don't wear my hair in certain ways. You can see I've got false lashes on. But does that change who I am? There's other times where I'll have worn my hair natural. In fact, I had this discussion the other day with someone. Someone was talking on Facebook saying that she can't wear her hair natural in the UK. Not the corporations won't hire you. Well, I just chiped in because I got 2 interviews and I actually got both jobs. My last job that I had, and also a top corporation in London, with my hair natural. And the reason I wore my hair natural was because I didn't have time to go and get my hair done. The interview was literally the next day. I just put my hair in a natural style, still got the job because I was a good interviewee. And it's mindset, what I told that girl. No one can say to you not to wear your hair a certain way. That is all in your mind. You know, you can decide to go to that company and you might think they treat you differently, but that doesn't mean they can stop you from wearing your hair natural. No one can stop you from doing that. You know, that is your choice. So all I want to say to people is stop apologising for who you are. If people like you for who you are, then they do. If they don't, then they don't. It's no big deal. You know, the most important thing in life is to know that you've lived your life on your terms. You've lived your life how you want to be. The biggest regret you're going to have is saying that I've had to be fake. I've had to pretend to be someone that I've not. I've had to go my whole life being gay, but I couldn't come out of the closet. I've had to go my whole life by pretending to be, by hiding my culture, by not speaking my language, by not embracing who I am, you know. So it's not worth it. The penalty, the sacrifice isn't worth it. So just be yourself and see what happens. I hope you found this video useful. Please feel free to like, to share, to comment, and to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.